This is JordanTower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Well, YFN Lucci, what happened to you in jail? Okay, he got this is the day after his birthday party. He got his new jewelry, whatever. This guy's wearing panties on his head, bro. Like, are you kidding me? Like, yo, starting to look a little rainbowy, my G. Okay, maybe he got touched in. Yeah, looking a little. I'll just leave it there. We'll see. We'll see if anything else happens. Okay. Will Smith. So Will Smith went on XQC stream, right? And, they're trying to make this. Do you guys remember when Will Smith came to YouTube in 2015 and it was just annoying, right? Because he's just greedy. You're already a Hollywood superstar, right? But he just had to have that YouTube, and then he went to Instagram and tried to do that. And then he got, people got tired of that. And, then he slapped Chris Rock. Now he's trying to come back. Why is everybody so forgiving of Will Smith? This guy watches his wife get plowed by her son's friends. I mean, it's weird. Why? Come on, enough. Now he's trying to get into streaming because I guess movies aren't working out the same. I don't know. Like maybe the studios are really done with him. I don't know. Peter Rosenberg says, "Happy anniversary, Joe and Co. No need to mention any of the original people who started with you. We all know you love us, and knowing that Joe never shows any love or reaches out to anyone who started with him, blah, 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 blah. Joe would have made something great happen no matter what. He is a true talent. This is, just take him down, okay? It just would be cool to acknowledge those who believed in you from the very beginning." Joe Rogan is Peter Rosenberg. I don't know why I said Joe Rogan. Peter Rosenberg is just obnoxious, bro. He wants his flowers. Now, him and Joe have some weird back and forth. They like the pod wars. But he's given his flowers to Peter Rosenberg. It is what it is. Gene Deal makes it very clear. He's like, hey, 50 Cent reposted this. He was hoping that Meech would come home and get to positivity and, lean really into telling his story and the negative of chasing that lifestyle. And then also, documentaries, movies, stuff like that. Well, he says, I didn't know his jacket was so messed up, which meaning his track record. He's not you can't call him like a direct rat or anything, but like, him even having a confidential informant as his assistant and then having her talk to your friends and negotiating deals and stuff, and then they get wrapped up in something is just nasty work, So there's a lot to be looked at there and examined. I don't know. It's just not good, man. It is what it is, Like, it's nasty work out here. 50 Cent exposed Lil Meech in this post, which he shouldn't have. He says he was jealous of the relationship that he had with Lil Meech, and he says Lil Meech got hooked on some substances, and he had to send him to rehab, supposedly, and he was trying to guide him in the right direction with his money and everything, but, 50 was trying to be a father figure, basically, to him, because Big Meech was locked up, and maybe Big Meech was jealous of that. You can kind of see that that's the case. In a sense, I think 50 Cent's on to that. We got Rick Ross being very quiet since the cancellation of that show a week ago. Even Big Meech and Little Meech have made no mention of it. It's very weird. Rick Ross has a broken arm all of a sudden, and like I told you guys, he's a little shook of the situation. He's beefed up his security at his houses. And he's just a little, like, it's not Big Meech, it's BMF members that support Meech still. They feel like Rick Ross tricked him into a mind state that really put him in a bad spot, where 50 Cent's highlighting that, this cuff situation, and doubting that he's a solid guy, and it's taking away all opportunities from him. He's not going to be able to book any shows with any artists. 50 Cent already owns his life rights. It just puts him in a bad spot. And, Rick Ross kind of talked him into this. He says, yo, we can do movies and this together, and not knowing what signing your life rights away means. It's like, yeah, you can't do any movies. You can't do any shows, The most you could do is Love and Hip Hop. That's about it. Maybe Big Meech will do Love and Hip Hop. Who knows? But somebody jumped Ross. Maybe it was when he went to the office that night. Maybe people don't, he has a lot of beef in Miami. Maybe somebody caught him in Miami at the office and jumped him. It's not, don't tell me it's not likely. Don't forget 2012, somewhere around there, 11 or 12. They shot up his Rolls Royce leaving a club in Miami, and he crashed it. Don't forget that. Like that, and it wasn't anything to do with me. It had to do something. I think it had something to do with Larry Hoover or some beef he had in Miami. He has beef. He's not like some Don, that people were scared of. Big Meech doesn't even talk about it now. We had Blue Da Vinci react to the Gene Deal post, and he says drugs are the black man's number one enemy. We have to be positive role models for those who look up to us for guidance. Basically saying Big Meech should be out here preaching positivity. Lizzo looks like she's losing weight. She's getting ready for the summer. We got Little Dirk sends to D-Thang's daughter. He sends her like a bear. She's lost her dad. She's lost her uncle. So she's kind of losing everything. And this is what happens when you live a life of crime and live a life. You got to pick one. You can't be legit and be doing drills. It just doesn't work, obviously. TMZ reports LeVar Ball has his foot amputated after suffering serious medical issue. Yeah, I don't know what happened. That's spooky. J. Cole updates his blog and says he's locked in on music while balancing family life. What is this? What he can't rap about being the best rapper alive anymore, and that anyone who wants it, they can take it. Yo, Kendrick stepped to you. You waved the white flag and apologized. So now this better just be positive raps talking about Care Bear stuff and your life and maybe life events. I don't know. Drake 3-night wireless show sold out 135,000 tickets in just a few minutes. Vibes Cartel will be closing the show on Sunday with him at the Wireless Festival in July. Then we got, this is funny, 50 Cent reacts to Diddy's lawyers. They think that they can get away with moving to dismiss the federal charges because he's been subject to racist prosecution. Mr. Combs has been singled out because he's a powerful black man, and he's been prosecuted for conduct that regularly goes unpunished. What, kicking a woman in a hotel room? Come on, man. Taking advantage of people? That goes unpunished? No. 50 Cent said, 4 lawyers are charging Brother Love $5,000 an hour to do stuff like this. He in there like they treating he in there like they treating me like I'm black. Yeah, you are black. Call me. I would have told you this. It's not going to work for free. 50 cents. Harsh. Then Kanye showing little clips. He has Peso Pluma in studio. That's the guy, Drake. Peso Pluma's big, but Drake showed love to Peso Pluma about a year and a half ago. He showed up to some rodeo playing him. I don't know if they have any songs together, but this is definitely Kanye's in love with Drake, bro. So like anything with Drake, he's trying to copy and compete with. They're showing these trash shoes, showing the studio session. I guess Ty Dolla $ign isn't ousted from everything, even though Ty Dolla $ign came out and says he doesn't stand with anything Kanye thinks about certain races and everything. He's not about hate, but he's still in studio working with Kanye. So is the game. It is what it is. A$AP Rocky promotes Don't Be Dumb album coming soon after he beat that case. T-Pain, people are trying to pin T-Pain against Drake. They're saying, sounds like T-Pain is rating Duran Bernard's album better than Drake and PND. So T-Pain quickly addressed this and says, TMZ and others were tried begging me for permission to twist my words and publish an article saying he dissed Drake, asking a simple question saying, hey, I think these are older songs, and they kind of spiced them up and put an album out. I want to do that. I have songs like that. That's all he was saying. He says he's a big Party Next Door fan, and then he's a Drake fan too, but he's a bigger Party Next Door fan. People just, wait, you can't give your opinion. People want Drake to fail and keep failing so bad that they'll take anything right now. You saw the Breakfast Club earlier. They were like, I don't even know why he's charting number one. Why? I mean, I'm thinking of the Kendrick lyrics, and I can't even listen to this. It's like, oh, gosh. So legal journalist Megan Kuneff, she's a court journalist, right? You're not technically supposed to sway one way, but she started to sway one way during the Tory Lanez case. She really took a stance against Tory Lanez. She's a court reporter. Court reporters don't usually do that, but she did. And she says her stance on A$AP Rocky is he's going to be guilty. There ain't no way he's beating this. Blah, 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 right? She used to say he's probably going to get convicted today. It's just true. I've been taking a lot of stuff online for saying this. It's not winnable case for him. Well, he beat it. Someone says, I know her and them glasses are gagged. Then, remember when 50 Cent bet people that A$AP will beat the case? He bet $500K on it. That boy A$AP Telly just trying to get some money. Meg Kuneff said, I'll take that bet. So now she owes $500,000 to 50 Cent. Anyways, Serena Williams denies dancing at the Super Bowl was not a dig at Drake. Not dancing to be petty. Yeah, you were. And then sadly, Irv Gotti has, we know he's passed. This was his memorial today. Ja Rule spoke. Jay-Z showed up. Rough Riders showed up, and they, people paid their condolences to Irv. And 50 Cent should definitely stay away from that topic right now. And that is it. I appreciate you all for tuning in. This is Jordan Tower with JT News, and I will check you guys in the next one. Peace.